I can just keep reading the teleprompter, I can do all the rest of it. I can do the rest of the work. Above ground might have a lot more problems. There wasn't really any more snowfall since that last big snowstorm, but it was so cold after that snowstorm that we had snow on the ground until through this past week when a lot of it started to melt because of rain. And then we got this right back. And goes to the trailers in the back. Oh, there it is. That's it. That's the new year. The new year's here.
Once again, this is the 1206 Channel Long Beach, now routing track 17.
Attention, please.
It's not the smoothest transition, but at least you guys don't get a black screen. However, you probably heard some of the audio already coming through on the starting soon screen. That's probably okay, I think. I don't know. But good afternoon. It's a very nice Saturday, so let's get right outside. I'm in Moynihan Train Hall right now, coming out here onto 31st Street. Maybe let's go to the Hudson Yards area. I haven't been there in a while. I know we go through. Okay. In a while, like on a commute, we go through the High Line all the time. But I think the last time it was closed anyway. But hello, welcome everyone. Glad you're able to make it out with me on a Saturday afternoon, last day in February. Or if you're watching a replay, whenever that might be. Although probably not, because YouTube seems to bury all of my videos on demand. That's okay. Let's go to YouTube headquarters and fight them. Face to face. Mano a mano. Alright. Was it a short starting soon screen? I mean, I was ready to go. Plus, it was getting warm in there. I'm like over here. I got an over. See, that guy's wearing a t-shirt. I got an overly warm jacket on. I don't know what I was looking at the weather this morning, but I thought, oh, like 30 degrees. Okay, let's go. But no, it's like 40 something. Kevin Jatino with the 3 consecutives. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Raul's Quest, pretty much. That's how it is, Raul. There was a threat of snow, maybe even tomorrow or Monday, but right now, I'm not sure about that. We'll see what happens. I know there was like a threat of like almost a foot again, but I don't think so. I don't know. Wow, these guys are really shiny. Where's the plaque that says what that is? Huh? Not there. It's me, Frank. It's Frank. When I think of Frank, I think of a few Franks. One of the ones I seem to think of is from Pat the NES Nerd. Every once in a while, he goes to the flea market and does flea market madness with this little a cappella intro song that he does himself, which I think is funny. But he has a friend named Frank who has his own little intro when he shows up. And I like Frank. .59 in Pennsylvania, near Pittsburgh, all the way in the western end of Pennsylvania. I always forget that Pittsburgh is like that far away. I immediately remember, but then I forget. And then I remember again. It's a cycle. 70s in 2 weeks. All right, the spring has had enough. Spring has been watching what winter has been like this season, and it said, you know what, I think they need a break. So let's see. Monty has an office here? Huh. Oh, it's ortho. They're fancy. I hear music playing from somewhere. I don't know if that's just one of these establishments having speakers that go outside, or if there's something else going on. No, I think it's just the plaza. Oh, each one of these lampposts has speakers in it. So when they put the skating rink out here, yeah, the music is playing out of this post. Out of all 4 of these, music is coming out. Also has cameras and surveillance equipment, of course, but get your daily provisions. Then get your mattress at Mattress Firm. Peloton has some space around here. I don't know if they actually have offices here as well. I know their main building is like 34th and 9th, close to B&H. I guess we could take a look at the High Line. We haven't been on that in a non-commuting format in a while. Dynamics Dobry Din. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, global hello. Luke Skywalker. I have rested well, thank you. Could I have used more sleep? Probably. That's okay. I woke up without an alarm, but I still woke up at like 5:30, so we do what we do. And we do it with minimal grace. It's just me. The sidewalk is clear of snow and benches. Well, I don't know that they plowed the benches away, but much of the snow has melted. If you want to look at what it looks like kind of in its melting state, here's a good example. See that big mound of snow down there? The gray mush with who knows what it's hiding under it, but that's it. That's the current state of the snow for the most part. You'll see some white patches left, but even those, even if they're not touched over time, will get a nice gray coating. Good to see you too, Luke Skywalker. Photos apartment gym does have a Peloton, but nobody uses it. Well, I hope that the apartments... Well, actually, how does it work in those complexes? Do people have to use their own accounts and log in to be able to get the classes? Because it has a monthly fee usually. Or does the building subsidize that as part of its maintenance or gym fee if they have a separate one? Yeah, in a gym, the Peloton doesn't have as much use case in a gym as it does inside your home. Because, you know, in your home, it becomes an exercise bike as well as a clothes rack. So less opportunities there in a gym. I guess you could put your towel on, but that's a little more disgusting for everyone to do. No, I got no bruises. I'm good. Neil Sadaka, huh? Kanji Koshimizu, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Bear and the Jardine. You appreciate the free Starbucks over Peloton? Yeah, I think I would too. I mean, Peloton had their COVID boom, and I don't know, it seems like they squandered it. You know, if Lego can survive the digitization of the world, other companies can figure it out too, and Peloton was poised for it. Now I don't know what they're doing. But anyway, there's a dinosaur, or the pigeon, on the High Line. We haven't stopped by in a while. I was looking at, apparently there is still a relationship between reptiles and dinosaurs as well. I know dinosaurs are supposed to be, for the most part, birds. And also there's a creature that looks like a lizard, but is technically not a lizard, and that's the tuatara. It's like an ancient species. I think it lives in like New Zealand or something. But it's, even though it looks like a lizard, Talks like a lizard. It's not a lizard. It can live 100 years. Well, let's see how fast humans ruin that. Uh-oh, lost your gym lock. Uh-oh. Need those backups. Hey, Big Brown Eyes, welcome back. I think I saw Gigi hanging out too. Hello. G-Pel is here. If I miss anybody, I apologize. Remember, this is supposed to be a more global hello, but if I notice your name as I glance down without scrolling, I'll try to say hi. Yeah, this is a very nice Saturday. And the good thing is the weather gave it to us on a Saturday. You know, there's a chance it could have been on a Monday, which I guess is nice that you can start the week with a nice day. But, you know, you probably want your Monday to be... Actually, let's go south. Nah, I don't know. Nah. I wonder if the High Line extension is closed. It probably is. Let me look in the distance. I think it is. I don't want to do too much High Line because we're about to do it on Monday again anyway, unless they close it for some reason. So let's go this way. Lizard people, Tuatara people. The shed on my left, the building moves to expand its inside space. Right now it's fully extended to maximize the inside space. The vessel is here. Nobody cares anymore. Wait a second. Do I hate Mondays? Not really. Just another day of the week. Joseph Gregorio, hello. Quench3, thanks for the follow. We announced we are closing the Highland on Monday, March 2nd for spite. Wasn't that one of the reasons Elaine Bennis tried to return something to a store? Uh-oh, Rebel's supposed to be working, but is distracted. Call the boss. I appreciate that, Big Brown Eyes. Thank you for taking my complaints. Well, more concerns, too, and bouncing them off YouTube if they're able to respond. That's great. If not, that's okay, too. I appreciate the effort. I think the vessel's accessible. They put the netting around it, so it's safer. It's interesting, that building, well, beyond this large black tower, that building in the distance, there's a building on the east side that looks just like it. All the same details. Well, maybe not exactly the same, but it really has a very similar appearance. I don't know. I'm picking the weirdest spot to go. I'm going to go west. I'm going to go towards the river for a minute. I didn't get enough airtime. I thought I saw a video about somebody saying they were trying to figure out a way to jump for more than 1 second. Apparently it's really hard for a human to just jump of their own volition and have a second of airtime. Yeah, I don't know if they still don't let you go beyond a certain level. Frankly, I just don't care anymore about that vessel. Alyssa, Kayla, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Allie's here. It is a very nice day. We needed one of these. And so we got one. I am very overdressed. I am sweating. but like because I use the sternum strap on this backpack, I can't like keep the jacket unzipped. It always feels weird to me to use that sternum strap, but if your jacket is unzipped, it just something doesn't feel right. There's the Javits Center. We'll be there again soon enough. Shouldn't the auto show be occurring sometime soon? Not sure we'll definitely do that one this year, but there it is. On the Long Island Railroad, I saw a lot of Rangers paraphernalia. So I'm assuming there's a game today at the Garden, at the Jardine, at the Bear and the Jardine. I don't know which light's going to change first, but I'm going to give it a moment. Nah, they got a left turn signal first. Yeah, we wait. It's supposed to rain. Well, that'll take down some of the remainder of the snow, hopefully. Nope, shouldn't be going the wrong way. I should message Rational IRL, see if there's any plans to increase the bit rate, maximum bit rate available for Melobox. Photos tried getting into hockey, couldn't do it. Not everything's for everyone. I have a few friends who are very into hockey. I gotta enunciate better in general. Lynn and Graham, good afternoon. Oh, did I miss the Dragon Dance today? I don't think I would have made it back into the city early enough for it, but it is what it is. Elliot, welcome back. Auto show is early April. Got it. Courtesy of Photos. Friday, April 3rd through Sunday, April 12th. At the Javits Center, am I right? That's a loud seagull. Oh, so I think they're actually finally starting to do some work on the extension of the High Line. This is usually where we get out, but it kind of looks like there's construction equipment up there. They might actually be doing something with the extension. They kind of just opened it without anything being done to it. I don't know, I guess it was always part of the plan to refurbish it further, but it's closed for a while now. Some folks on the Vertical Lives on YouTube, hello. Jeffrey Wu's back. Happy Saturday. Let's get across to the other side of the river. I'm so overdressed. This is terrible. Is there a restaurant show at the Javits? I think we're going to get the light here momentarily. There we go.
Or if you want.
Yes. They're supposed to yield, but it is what it is. Now let's go north. I haven't gone fully down south in a while, but I don't know that I have enough time to do all of that today. I have a few things still to get done this afternoon. In the meantime, take a little bit of a walk. From my understanding, bikers absolutely hate when people are jogging in the bike lane. I don't really have a preference since I don't usually do either. But I imagine it's safer for everyone if it were just bikes. Oh man, I lost my live chat. I have to change my data. Okay. That's what it's want. That's the game this thing wants to play. We're gonna play that game too. Hey, it didn't actually switch. I'm gonna have to go to airplane mode. Alright, fine. Sometimes it does that. Alright. A lot of work for photos too, sorry. Flatiron is still in scaffolding, yes, covered. We just saw it on Friday. Yesterday, completely covered. All netted up. Alright, let me see if I get my YouTube chat back. There it is. What's the vertical? YouTube has a feature now where you can automatically have a vertical broadcasted, but the only way to find it on YouTube is if you're doom scrolling through shorts and you come upon the live stream that way. Otherwise, it's not. Well, this is closed right now. I was kind of hoping to go in there, but the Hudson River Park here on the Pier 76 is closed. Oh well. Yes, Bella Box is fun. It's a nice way to have a stronger stream. I still don't know what happened at the end of Friday's stream. We had some weird issues, but we're here now. Co-Grinds, welcome back. Yeah, I saw the Rumble. Wait, isn't the Elimination Chamber today? I'll probably watch tomorrow morning. I'm not in a rush to watch it live. I was happy to see that Walk, Ride, Fly Rob posted a short video. Hopefully he's able to come back and do some lives at some point if he wants. GTA first person, yes. RJ's here from Colorado. Is it 80 degrees yet in Colorado? On sidewalks, Teresa? Yeah, that should not be happening. You could probably sue in that case. Sidewalks shouldn't be on the... I think there's local laws. It depends on where you are. Some places, cyclists are allowed to be on sidewalks, but I still imagine they can't be hidden pedestrians like that. So, I don't know. Where do we have non-lives, Trill? On YouTube. I've been simultaneously broadcasting to both for a while, and we started off on YouTube, so all of them are fully stocked on YouTube. Since I know Twitch is, they've got a little cheap on how much they store for you. All right, where can we sneak through here? This guy's gonna go the way I was gonna go. The thing is, now he goes that way. Everyone's gonna go this way, so I gotta do it fast. There we go. Well, some people do verticals by restreaming it in an actual vertical container. I don't really need to do that. I just use whatever YouTube's feature is. I feel like that's sufficient. Plus, I don't have to worry about like duplicating the chat also. Yes, RJ, no issues. Are there other live streamers using this software? Yes. There are a few folks on Twitch. I think this is Kurt uses it. Rational IRL himself, the creator of the BallotBox, uses it. A lot of like the bigger folks use the official broadcasting software. Like they use the Live View. That's like the professional version. But you can accomplish pretty much everything the Live View does with the BallotBox for a lot less money. See the Intrepid in the distance. I think others that use it at times. I know All Day NYC Dan uses it sometimes. I don't know who else in the New York space uses it. A lot of folks use Moblin or Moblin, which has some similar capabilities, but you still need a relay server for a proper bonding. Anyway, yeah, there's people using it. I wish they had a better repository, but if you could probably find a lot of them just by going to the Discord, actually. If you really wanted to find others using it, the Discord has a lot of people asking questions about it, and you could probably follow them back to their channels and find out more. Denver, 62. It's warm. Warmer than here. Adibeg, yes. Sunny here. Snowing in Dagestan. That's the world. What's there to do on the weekends? It's kind of up to you, you know. When you live here, you kind of like, I don't know, you don't always look out for the next thing to do because you're like, you're always here. There's always something to do. And a lot of people just want to relax because this is where we live too. But doing this kind of channel actually has me look up stuff more than I would before. And Mrs. Commuter also helps find stuff too. But these days when we look for activities, it's usually more kids related. But yeah, tons of stuff to do. A lot of folks go to the parks, museums, shows, and other stuff. Always something. That's right. Not too many people do 4K. I could use a little bit more bitrate. I feel like that would help. Man, that guy's really red. But I think it's sufficient for what we're doing. That's right. Strawberry Fields is here. We're walking as human-like as possible. I need to blend in here, you know. I must not be found out. I am human as far as we are all concerned. I don't know if anyone actually thought it was not human, but obviously I'm human. So don't even. But hello, good to see you. Countless thoughts, welcome back. '80s in Georgia, good luck. You kind of just do, yeah, right? Like you don't dig into it as much as you would if you were like traveling somewhere and you're trying to maximize your time and try to do whatever you can in the time that you have there. Cold cut tasting, I wouldn't mind. What college is near here? What would the closest college be to here? I think, man, I don't know, like a full-blown college? I don't know if there's one right around here. I know NYIT has a building by Columbus Circle, but that's not like their main campus or anything. They're like out in Old Westbury. I mean, NYU if you go south, Columbia if you go north. Hunter's kind of close by, actually. Hunter is around 68th Street. So that's not too far. I guess surf. Yo, CUNY, Baruch. Baruch is also close by. CUNY Baruch. Nothing like super close. There's nothing like right here on the west side that I can think of. Just a casual aircraft carrier just hanging out here. On my left, the Intrepid. Am I going to play the new Resident Evil? Yeah. Well, they released it on the Switch too? I don't know. It was capable of handling that. If I'm going to play the Resident Evil Requiem, I'm going to play it on computer on a 5090. I'm going to max out those graphics. Oh, Fordham. That's right. Fordham. You're right. Strawberry Fields got Fordham. Completely forgot. Fordham. Fordham's not too far. Right by Lincoln Center, which is in the 60s on the west side here. So we got some. Okay. All right, this is where all the cruise ships dock. Let's cross the street actually, because this is not a super fun spot. So let's cross all the other light. Once you commit to the cruise ship area, you're stuck. We could also have just taken the bridge over, I guess, but did they ever close it? Maybe. Uh-oh, hood's open. All right, we're in. Okay. Oh, there's a kind of a cool car across the street. Let me cross the street and walk east that way. We're going to wait because the cars have the light. No, they don't. I am the embargo. Oh yeah, School of Visual Arts. Oh yeah, FIT. Around Chelsea area over there. There's options. Do I know Squeaks? I don't think I do. Oh yeah, Juilliard, that's right. But ain't no Joe Schmo can go to Juilliard, you know? Look at this thing. Must have been cool when like every car on the road was kind of like this. I don't even know what that is. Ariston? Is that what that says? Oh, and it's got the old school plate on it. Oh man, I haven't seen those plates in a while. Look at that. Cool. Error connecting to remote server. Why does my thumb hurts? Oh, that kind of reminds me of that clip. Was that from Parks and Rec? Where, what's his name? Chris Pratt's character said, I typed your symptoms into the computer and it says you might be having network connectivity problems. That's what your GPT thumb hurts thing reminded me of. Nova's here, doing errands. May they be quick, cheap, and fruitful. Yeah, scaffolding is like one of the worst things to walk under in the last few days. As the temperatures have been higher, the water has just been dripping. I don't know what's in that water, but it went in my eye once, so I think it might be it for me. Your left thumb hurts and itches? The itching thing is interesting. Which part of the thumb? Dorsal volar? That's an old London taxi cab? Oh. Error connecting to remote server. I forget what I use actually. I try to use the most efficient encoding as I can. So I know back on my OBS, I have it all going to H.265. It would be nice if it was H.265 down the whole stream. I think it might be. I thought I did all that, so I've always been using the most efficient possible encoding format that I could. Scaffold rain. When the snow melts and it goes in your mouth. Scaffold rain. That could be the final rain for you. Oh, were pigeon. Actually, what does an angry pigeon sound like? Probably sounds like a cat. I did use chocolate rain, yes, for scaffold rain. Chocolate rain. Tazon day. Hey, Allentown Kid 88. Congrats on the 25 years. Thank you for your service. Glad you were able to retire. I know some can't say the same, you know. GPT went on a cruise. Do I wear the camera? Yes. It's on my neck, so my hands are, for the most part, free. By the way, I got these new Noble Prestige, Noble Focus Prestige Encore earbuds. They're solely for quality audio. They don't do ANC as well as like Sony's or AirPods. They don't do ambient as well either, but they're intended to be like IEMs but wireless. Not bad. I'm not gonna fall today. Of course, now that I say I'm sure I'm gonna fall, but it is what it is. Mr. Big Dad's welcome back. Microwave fudge, darling, hello. Hawker's Bates in the final year. Very nice, very nice. Am I proposing to Elon? One for me, one for you? All right. AO441, hello. Uh-oh, 2 ambulances here. That's not good. Oh, that's true. Strawberry Fields is here. I can't fall. It only happens when Strawberry Fields is not here and the spreadsheet is not open. As long as Strawberry Fields doesn't take that spreadsheet and like share it with Bear in the Garden, make it a shared document, then we'd be in trouble. Darren, hello. Stacks. The umbrella saved me. Oh yeah, just a little extra air resistance. I Mary Poppins'd my way down. Like a little parachute. Strawberry Fields has 3 spreadsheets open. As long as the pivot tables don't come out, then we're okay. Joshua McDonald, hello. Strawberry chocolate train. You can see the H&M building. It really does take a long time to walk in from the Hudson River here. Straight around 46th. We can go north a little bit more. Well, now let's enter Times Square around here. Okay. Mirage is just here for the 6-7. But apparently there's a way to say it. Apparently it's like you have to say it a certain way. Like 6-7. You have to, like, that's how Mrs. Baby Commuter says it. Come on now. It is a nice day. Rivet. But anyway, it's 6-7. Oh yeah, we're in the the restaurant row. People actually eat here? Can anyone actually translate what that person is saying? Like with Google Translate, and if it's nonsense, just ban them. That was an interesting getup. If you're the 67th like on Instagram, you got a big celebration. Nice work. Terra Kiev. Very nice day. Enjoy. Parking lot, restaurant row, and surrounding areas. The city sleeps in shifts. It is quieter at night, but you will find some things open all the time. I don't know how many places have a 24-hour hardware store, but we do. I know Home Depot has pretty good hours, but sometimes you need something at 2 in the morning. The Nut House has you covered. Little ramen stops here. EAK ramen is pretty good. Some sort of congregation on the left. Some sort of a meeting of sorts. A little meetup. I'm so hot in this jacket. Oh, that's right, 24-hour Apple Store. That's true. How many 24-hour Apple stores are that? That one's probably easier to find. You can probably just go on the Apple Store website or the Apple website and just filter down to 24-hour operating stores. Shoot, we could probably make this light if we can just get to the corner. We can make this light if we just get to the... Excuse me, I cannot... Now they start moving. After all that, they finally start running after they're blocking the path for everyone. Oh boy, oh here we go. We're stuck. Oh, he's taking a finance exam? That's what you translated to? Yeah. It's complete nonsense. I gotta take Dutchma's stance on it. None of these weird little nonsensical side conversations. Whew. A natural gas has a smell like natural gas. I got that sass sometimes, Probably dynamics. And then for some reason, Americans get a bad rap as tourists in other countries for whatever stereotypes there might be. But also it's a stereotype. And when you got people who can't have proper walking decency on the sidewalk, you should look in the mirror before you judge others. Anyway. Am I calling Dutch sassy? No. How did anybody put that together? Anyway, entering more of Times Square here. I guess there's a few matinee shows happening this afternoon. He can't compete. Thanks for the follow. Ooh, look at this nice pile of snow. I'll do a snow angel in this right now. No. That's right, walking decency. That's right. Yeah, they get a low score there. They're like got their hands in their pockets, like elbows are out, It's just... Oh, here we are, Times Square. Oh God. Apparently the free hugs thing, like they're free, and then like they might ask you for a tip or something. It used to be something different, but maybe not anymore. It's amazing how many times you walk in on Showtime in Times Square and you see that the lineup, and then the hype game continues. I should have walking decency cards to hang out. Oh, is it like those cards you could put on cars? Good job parking, a-hole. Oh no, there was like somebody coming at me off camera dynamics with like a sign that I was just not interested in. You probably couldn't even see it, but that's what I was reacting to. That's what I was reacting to. Is the boss here? That's a good question. Let's go check. Let's go check. What does walking decency involve? A few things. When you're in a group, make sure your group is not the width of an entire sidewalk. There's no reason you need to be walking 3 by 3 on a side street. Don't stop right in the middle to look at your phone. Pretty easy to step to the side. But a lot of it just rests on not blocking the sidewalk. You're walking together. There's no need to be like 3 feet of space between you. There's like a bunch. There's a bunch. It's all related to not blocking the path. MJCCCCC, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Steph Star Girl saw me on the cam. Yeah, I'm way overdressed. I am sweating in this jacket. You can see me in my bald head. Still working on the signs on the building.
Sexy bald head. I think we should have tipped that guy for the rocks.
Yeah.
Wait, the naked cowboy is getting a divorce? Uh-oh. What happened? Oh, no, there he is. We shouldn't bring it up. We shouldn't bring it up. Don't bring it up, Strawberry Fields. Don't bring it up. Don't say it. This reminds me of Terminator 2, super fantastic musical. When Jason Alexander comes and then they're telling him, don't mention it. Don't mention Bob Patterson. Super teen sensation, Bob Patterson. Imitate the boss in my clothing choices. Oh man, my stream will get canceled fast, you know. That's some walking indecency. There's our friend. So he's out. He's out and about. Ask if he has a prenup. Oh man. Oh, they're playing All-Star. Which one, Countless Thoughts? The Line Store? Hey, where did you just disappear to somewhere? Oh, he's chatting with one of the vendors. Where's he going? I wonder where he hides. Where does he hide? He's got to be going to the hotel. Anyway, all right. Well, we're not going to bother him. I'm just curious. Because he's out here on the coldest days of the year, too. So you wonder, like, he probably comes out for like 5-10 minutes at a time and then goes elsewhere. But Myth and Quiet, thanks for the follow. Line Friends. I don't know if I know that one. That's right around here? Line Friends? Oh, the pop-up store. They keep changing. It's various things. It always has something new going on in it. Cool. And a free tote bag. Nice. It's so hot out here. Just complaining the whole time, aren't I? Disney store's here. Looks busy. Line to get in, just like riding a ride in Disney. Perfect. The perfect experience. Maybe he does like Wim Hof training. All right, let's go down a block. Val's Pizza, or just Val Pizza. See if they ever found that Disney store. They probably somehow ended up on the top of Mount Everest, just saying, why did that bald guy with a camera not show us where the stupid Disney store is? Is that a TGI Fridays? TGI Fridays? It looks suspicious for something that could have been a TGI Friday. Why can't I say TGI Fridays properly? It's got the outlines and everything. What if I wanted TGI Fridays right now? It sounds like I'm saying TJI Fridays. And I lost my OBS connection. Actually, I don't really need it right now anyway, but it's always nice to have. EC9K9Q it is. There are some hints to it. There's some hints. Man, I'm so sweaty. McCarthy's is a nice pub. cool. 4 or 5 coffee roasters. Looks like an old NYC token for when you had to use those to go on the bus or subway. Maybe Wim Hof is doing naked cowboy training. Hey, that could be the key. Maybe the naked cowboy is a Sith Lord. Kind of like Jar Jar Binks. I'll be exclamation mark weather for the command. How far away from Madison Square Garden? Not too far. It's like 13 blocks that way and another avenue behind me. Not too far. We started out right by it actually when we were in Moynihan train hall. Penn Station area pretty much is Madison Square Garden. Who's yelling? Might have been the cyclist, but he did have the light. Let's see, the next one's red. Let's see how mad he gets. He did plow through. And the next one too. All right. CM, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. There's the weather, almost immediately on both sides. There's the JP Morgan Chase new building, monolithic. Cars? No. Diamond District passing it by right now. It might be pretty quiet on Saturdays. I think a lot of the shops are actually operated by like Orthodox Jewish folks, so a lot of the shops might be closed on Saturday. Laurel's YouTube, hello. Where did that taxi just run over? Slush. Sounded like his wheels were spinning. Skidding. Alright, 48th Street. Let's head down it. We got Sean's bar on the right. The biggest unlock, Sean still has not offered us a free drink in there, so I don't know how that works. I think it depends on the yelling. We can differentiate between yelling and when we need to be aware of it or not. They're filming something here on Monday called Lies. L-I-E-S, Lies. Not sure if that's a code word for something or if that's the actual name of a movie or show, but that's what's happening here Monday. Виктор Королев, добрый день. Just ban everything in the city, you know? That's it. Breathing should be banned in this, please. Let's see. Nintendo store will be on the left. Used to be a Pokemon specific store back in the day, and you could get mystery gifts for your Pokemon games. Your Pokemans. Daryl's back. Best behavior, everyone. I think they announced the next big, main Pokemon game. I think it's not coming out till next year, but I'll consider it. I don't know yet. There's supposed to be a cozy Pokemon game coming out. Don't know what the deal with that is exactly, but that one's probably not for me. But the next mainline Pokemon game I'm somewhat interested in. Yeah, I am curious about that Pokemon game. Rebel Realm. I could see why they were so threatened by Pal World. I mean, I had a lot of fun playing Pal World. And today's Pokemon's 30th anniversary? Wow. Oh yeah, it came out in 1996. In Japan too? They gotta pay that one FAO Schwartz soldier quite a bit. The one with the extravagant facial hair. Good luck, Daryl. My understanding those are quite routine same-day procedures. So hopefully that is how it proceeds for you. Christian Hanser's never poked them on? Uh-oh. It's a big year for the Pokemans. Big year. 51, it's in the 50s now? I know it's gonna get up into the 40s, but it's in the 50s now? Oh man, shut it down. You probably got people skating in t-shirts down there. Uh-oh, the music. No, not a single one. I was off. Definitely sweatshirts though. I would see at least one. It is quite windy. It's a heat wave. Alright. Anyway, there's a guy with the extravagant facial hair. Yeah, the good thing about Top of the Rock, here's the thing about Top of the Rock that I think is good. When you're on any other high observation platform, you're not looking for Top of the Rock. So what's good about Top of the Rock, you get to see all the other iconic buildings. And that's the bottom line. What? Yeah, apparently like cataract surgery is also like, it's one of those procedures where it's like immediately life improving. Like it's one of those things that can only be done by an ophthalmologist, but it's like an immediate improvement in everything. Well, vision, which can definitely translate to a lot of other things that are benefited by vision. Anyway, I haven't been to Top of the Rock in a long time. Just the bottom. Just the rock bottom. RJ said not, I missed it. Have a good one. Thanks for keeping Nightbot in check. What? Nitro J, thanks for the follow. There's St. Patrick's. Man, it's so hot out here. And right across the street is Atlas, holding up the earth. DJ Jur, thanks for the follow. And it's like such it's a pretty fast procedure too, so it's just really positive all around. I know it sounds scary, especially, nobody wants anybody to come at their eyeball with any kind of instruments. I'm sure that's some like Final Destination thing or something from Saw where you get slowly stabbed in the eye. That's nightmare fuel, but Hope your recovery is speedy, countless thoughts.
You're not gonna buy like a Lego piece?
Everyone's out. I can't be, too upset with the with people when I put myself in this situations. If we were commuting, maybe it would be more frustrating. But
I'm trying to do a motherfucking movie.
Cartier. Scaffolding, juice in the eye. I mean, that was pretty upsetting. Does Zara deserve a Fifth Avenue store? DJI stores on the right side of the street. Next door, next block, I think. There are more and more leaks for the DJI Pocket 4, which I am interested in, but I'm more interested in the 4 Pro, which isn't coming out at the same time, from my understanding. St. Thomas on my left. Does the same thing as Pigeon Foot, was probably mixed into there, Rebel Row, so it's not pleasant. Does Uniqlo deserve one? I think Uniqlo is better than Zara, so yes. At least Uniqlo is interesting. They have interesting crossovers with other brands. The Zara is just like basic, Yeah, I just don't know when that 4 Pro is coming. I'm still gonna get the 4, I think, when it first does come out, because I must. Ooh, Photos has made lunch. Steamed corn with a dash of garlic and onion powder, some hot sauce, and a hint of simple syrup. Steamed like corn on the cob, or like a bowl of corn. Zara's interesting as crossovers with other brands like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Nintendo, other stuff. Like, those are interesting. I know it's subjective, but Zara just sounds boring. Don't shop there. Thanks, 519 Valentine. I mean, honestly, don't shop at any of these. Just buy white t-shirts on Amazon, like 3 for $7, and that's like all you need. Remiroka69, thanks for the follow. Wow, 4 Pro's gonna be that delayed? I guess, yeah, if they want to keep the 4 regular on the shelf for a while, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, but none of that sounds like legitimate, It just sounds forced and not fun. I don't know. I think the store Strawberry deserved a Fifth Avenue location because they had the little strawberry candies at the counter, at the register. That made sense. Louis Vuitton, a couple blocks up, well, one block up now. Still encased in French. Look, even this scaffolding is just dripping down the remainder of the snow. Better yet, save the $7 and wear nothing. You know what? That's true. I'm the worst person to appeal to with fashion and clothing. I rarely buy clothes for myself. I wear free clothes that are given to me or as part of some event, and I'll buy work clothes every once in a while, and that's it. So I'm not the best. Goo, or Jihu, thanks for the £5 super chat. A coffee on Jihu. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Thank you for that support. I don't think I'm going to go that deep into Central Park. It's already 1:15. Yeah, I have to plan my time a little bit today. I can't go as far as the Ramble. What am I thinking? I'm thinking we still do a little loop around now. Partial Central Park visit and then spin around. Maybe go down a different avenue. Maybe like 7th Avenue or something. Remember when Jekyll and Hyde used to be a restaurant around here? They had a couple of Jekyll and Hyde locations. It was a fun little restaurant. 35 buttons downs? That's too many. I think I rotate through like the same 5 week to week. I have more, but like I don't even bother anymore. I should probably just throw them all out, just get new ones. Make it seem like I got a wardrobe refresh, and then I can go back into maybe another 10 years on 5 shirts. Stop in front of the Apple Store with what's... Oof, they're just not paying attention. I think they forget. I thought most other countries do actually have much stricter jaywalking rules, but oh man, this is going to be a tough walk here, but I guess we're just going to... I think as long as we're ahead and we have our own lane, we should be okay. Ooh, still got some of that gunk to come out. We're okay. The Jekyll and Hyde was a fun story. It had like hidden, the bathroom, well, it was kind of hidden, hidden stuff. The staff were really involved. I had a good time every time I went. We had a few birthdays, at the Jekyll and Hyde places, restaurants, places. Yeah, Grand Army Plaza South is still in a unfinished state. I don't think they've done anything since it snowed, which is fine. They'll get there. I think they also tried to get it up. No, don't just stop talking right there. They tried to get it done by the holidays, but then they knew they weren't going to make it, so it slowed down. Lights changing. Okay, it's right. Oh, he's gonna have a bad time riding like that. That's right, photos. That's right. Have you been? Ever? Alright, I'm gonna only skirt the park. But I do have to cross first, I think, there's a lot more vehicular activity here. I know there's so many people crossing the street still, but I'm just going to run across. Use other people as shields at this point. All right. Oh man, lost the hotspot. The little jog across the street did it. JMP, thanks for the follow. Ah, Mars. That basement restaurant, that was pretty fun too. Yeah, we did a couple of birthdays at that one too. That was good. It was a good time. All right, let's skirt the edge of the park here. Okay. But yeah, I enjoyed Mars also, but Jekyll and Hyde, yeah, also I thought was more fun. Wow, they did not fully clear out this area yet. I guess this is just going to take some time to melt. And still hasn't, even though it's been pretty warm too, so this compacted snow. I think there's sometimes like aliens walking around in Mars 2112. On par for the Parks Department. I guess that's true. I feel like they try better with Central Park. Maybe? I don't know. The water still has its layer of snow on it too. That was all frozen over and then more snow dumped on it. Yeah, that one hotspot keeps dropping out. Well, I should look in to see what other hotspot developments there have been. Maybe I missed out some hotspot releases. You don't really, like whenever there's a big phone release, there are always events and stuff. There's never a hotspot event. Samsung's brand new hotspot unpacked event. Check it out. Aptitom, thanks for the follow. 4 spreadsheets. Is it 1 spreadsheet per fall? $85 in San Diego. Oh boy. That's sweating weather. Yes, I think the only way I hear about new hotspots is if I just decide to look them up every once in a while. Or like Bagels and Wakshan tells me about one. Let's go to 7th Avenue. cold cut palette, a cold cut color palette. Nice. Nice colorful Excel. Who's dinging? I know how I like to ding. You could ding all up in these, huh? I am Blonty, thanks for the follow. Alright, I gotta get under the scaffolding without water dripping on my camera. We still need to stop by the Strawberry Fields penthouse. When are you going to invite the entire stream up? Hamon. Light pink of turkey breast. Uh-oh. Is that fully cooked? Is that going to be like a new crayon pack? Is Crayola going to start to come out with the cold cut colors? That would be pretty funny. What about running, Ambrose? If you have running on your schedule. Sugar Daddy first, penthouse second. Shh. Oh man, the heat is on. They're heating the outdoors again. Purple's having a good time on Twitch. Awesome. I came to play. Ambrose raced to 5K. Yeah, but for Ambrose numbers, that you probably ran that in like 3 minutes. Oh man, so much drippage. That wasn't me. Not every ball guy is me. Allen Court building is always a fun building with a very intricate facade. I don't know if I'm using the right words or at all, but it's so detailed. So detailed. The Allen Court building. Everything is meticulously carved out. There used to be a restaurant here called Petrosian, but they moved to 13th Street. It's a very different neighborhood. Ooh, the Mega Millions and the Powerball are at some high numbers. One of them usually has a drawing on Saturday, right? Let me make that light. It's so drippy here. I don't want to stand in that area. Okay. Made it. Carnegie Hall is here. If it's terracotta, you just get designed out of mold. I wonder how their local law 11 goes, that's probably an annoying process to inspect that building, I'm assuming. Very drippy. We're on 7th Avenue. Ooh, look at that nice color snow. And then you could also do shades of the snow after a snowfall in New York. That's another set of crayons. Jessica, glad you're enjoying. I avoid the drip in more than one way. Drip being slang for clothes. I just I wear my own slop. Man, it was so dry. Every block has scaffolding here. It's pretty impressive. One more up ahead, and then it might be scaffolding free for a little bit. Oh, that's a long light. Okay, it's changed for the cars. You had to, the expert was not the expert photos? Uh-oh. You just gotta tell him about Jekyll and Hyde. And if he's never been there, then you know he's a fake. Alright, last scaffolding for a little bit. If we just get past this one, it'll be okay. Carefully watching all the drip zones so I could try to avoid it, or at least time it so I can walk in between a drip. WTF studio in Dubai is questioning my morals and ethics. Now we're live. Ooh, sausages are cooked, meatballs are tender. That's what she said. All right. Have you ever noticed there's no skyscrapers on Park? It's always funny when they try to make a really profound statement, and they might have thought about it, or they put it into GPTs like, hey, is there any consistent spot in New York with no skyscrapers? And it probably gave them that without actually, like, it used some sort of weird definition of skyscraper, but I think if it's tall enough, it's scraping the sky. Do I do live Saturday? I'm doing one today. We're doing one today. So I'd say it counts. Family show. If I were to walk from here to Brooklyn, how long would it? Well, it's not a routine walk for us anymore, but if I were to walk, the fastest way to Brooklyn from here is probably to take the Williamsburg Bridge. So if I were going to walk from here to the Williamsburg Bridge, that would probably be like, maybe I could do it in an hour and a half. And then like 20 minutes across the bridge. So just under 2 hours to get into Brooklyn from here at like the fastest way I could think of in my mind without taking a ferry or something. Rolex. Don't think it was real. Okay. Taxi just rolled right into the crosswalk. Perfect. Goody 321 go. Thanks for the follow. The world continues to get smaller. But I'm not going anywhere in particular today, just walking around. Let's get towards Bryant Park, and then Am I from Brooklyn or Queens? Neither. Neither. Those are the only options, I guess, and I'm from nowhere. Lights should be changing. High quality duplicate Rolexes are hard to find, I can imagine. I mean, part of the appeal of the Rolex is like the quality craftsmanship, right? I only watched a few of those, what is it called? The Trading Post? There's like this video, I think it's the Trading Post. It's like a little shop outside of Chicago. And the main guy is named Pete. I think he's from Poland, but he has a pretty cool setup there where he'll post interesting items people try to sell him. Temperature in Midtown, like 50-ish. Yeah, we're in Manhattan. Well, I guess we're getting back into Times Square. L4 Lou or Lalu, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Today's pedometer, I did walking earlier today too, but I'm at 14,000 steps for the day. When did we start? Doesn't it show if you like scroll back the little what is it called? The scrub bar. If you scroll all the way back to the beginning, it'll tell you. But I think we started just after noon, just after 12 p.m. here. Yeah, Twitch is easier to tell. It actually tells you when it started, or that you've been live for an hour and 32 minutes, this photo said. How's life in New York these days? Ask C1 Master Malka. I mean, for me, I'd say it's standard, you know? This is where I've been for 30 plus years, and things change, and that's kind of to be expected. And that's all part of it. So even with the change being the only constant, I'm pretty used to it. Only Discord tells you that start time. Yeah, I don't know. It's impressive that we have to rely on third-party tools. Enunciate, commuter, enunciate, to get some answers. Walk till midnight. I don't know about that. Sherry 94. Hello. They just got waves going on the Marriott marquee right now. Maybe that's like the loading screen until they finish the rest of the display. The speed of light tends to be a constant. C. The letter C, yeah. But it's very fast, yeah. A lot can happen with light in 1 second even. Cover a lot of ground. Oh, YouTube also shows the duration? Without even having to scrub around? Interesting. I still haven't been able to get Robinhood banking. I don't know. Does anybody here work at Robinhood? Or know somebody who does? GTA 6 advertisements? I mean, by the time they're ready to advertise that thing, they're going to spare no expense on advertisement, I'm sure. Considering how long they've been working on that for. There's still some indications of the blizzard in lesser touristy areas. You'll see some big snow piles, but you can't even tell that they're that anymore because they're all gray and disgusting looking. Oh, that's loud. Time is relative. It is. It also depends on speed. NYPD movie TV? Is that a special? I don't know. They had specific like divisions for different things. That one, that NYPD SUV says movie TV on the side. Okay, so there's a couple of things going on here. There's a one-piece pop-up truck into the Grand Line where you can also take a little wanted poster, and it looks like, what do they say? There's some sort of a shaved ice. You join the scanned ice crew, and then you can get a cotton candy ice cream. Cool. So I didn't know they were going to do a little one-piece thing here. It's interesting, but the thing is, we don't wait in lines, so we can't do it. But it's also interesting that there's at the same time that's probably a live streamer over there too, with the shoulder cam setup. That's like the classic. I think it's a Sony. Yes, there's also a protest here, so it's kind of many things happening at the same time that are unrelated, and that's just life. Do I get recognized? Not so much. Maybe because I don't spin the camera around enough. I don't know. Is it time to do that? Well, let me scare away half the viewers. Quick. Okay, close your eyes. Anyway, yeah. One Times Square is over here. Oh, yeah, is that a candy store? Eye Candy NYC. Oh, wait, what was that? Wasn't ready to see that. Get ready to run. From the commuter. Danny girl, welcome back. Yes, very nice day. Very nice day. Good to see you. I am so overdressed right now. It's ridiculous. I'm just sweating. That's okay. I haven't had to use gloves. Nothing. This is It's the dream. The dream stream, apart from the heavy jacket. But Planet Hollywood and Chicken Guy across the street. Still haven't gone to either of them. I think there's still some folks on Vertical Lives on YouTube. Hello, I see them saying hi. Whenever it says "said hi" after the name, I think that means it's from the Vertical. It's like a feature. I think there's still going to be like a drop in temperature, whether we have snow or not, come Monday for a little bit. Like a day or two drop, but we'll see what actually transpires. Why is the camera so low? Hold on. Ooh, close to 70 next weekend. Nice. So we'll take a day of 30 or whatever it's going to be to get a day of 70. Jay Fetty, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I try to plan for those dynamics. Like when I know that it's going to be a warmer day, now that I'm kind of like back into that mindset, even if it starts out colder than it would normally be nice for me to wear a lighter jacket, I'll wear the lighter jacket and feel colder for the morning if I know that it's going to be warm enough for it later. That's how I mitigate. Poisonally. I now appoint you my poisonal representative on the Jedi Council. And Syracuse is a different beast altogether. Subject topics. Good luck. And thanks for watching, Purple. And how baby commuter does need more candy. I don't know how her growth curve is working, but she just went for her 5-year well visit, and she's like 95th percentile height, 91st percentile weight now. They're saying she should watch the chips. And she's not even eating that many chips. I didn't see any calipers come out. So, is there more Pokemon stuff today? Is there a specific Pokemon community day today? You just know when there's folks with phones and cables coming out to their bag that they're likely playing Pokemon Go. At least around here. If they're like standing in one spot too and kind of doing the, especially if they're double phoning it. Oh yeah, March 8th, right? Yeah, we are springing it forward next weekend. So we lose an hour, but we gain light at the end of the day. But that means we're going to lose morning light for a little bit, right? Can I do a Chewbacca impression? I have to contort my face a certain way, so let me try to go to the side so nobody looks at me as I do it. All right. I don't think it is either. I wasn't at the visit, so I didn't get to like press them a little bit. But apparently they made a comment on BMI. I didn't even know they discussed BMI as it pertains to pediatrics. But I guess it's not specifically the body surface to weight that it would normally be for adults. I still demand to see the calipers. Anyway. Michelle Misha's back. Walking decency. Oh, the winter sun when you have to drive at it. If you have to drive. I don't drive in the city. It's not allowed. I used to have to drive against, in direction of east during the morning, and that really was not fun. Stream Universe, thanks for the follow. skating rink is out. It's melting. The bumper cars are out, bumping. Oh, she's been on all the curves. The curves don't apply to baby commuter. She's never been in 95th percentile for height. So she's just doing whatever she does. But she's healthy. Did I forget to? Yeah. Noise suppression. Ain't nobody used no igloos today. Anyway, if you've never heard me use the noise suppression, this is what it sounds like. This is what I attempt to use to block out music that's copyrighted. I'll turn it off now. Right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Penske truck. It's the Penske Files. I'm like trained like a parrot. As soon as I see Penske, I have to think about the Seinfeld thing. Penske Files. Penske Files. Palchik, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I know people don't like noise suppression very much, but I don't think it's fair when YouTube demonetizes an entire stream because of 15 seconds of copyrighted audio. Like, you don't lose the ad revenue during the stream, which is nice, I guess, but everything further is limited depending on the type of copyright it is. Eventually, you could even drop the you could lose visibility of the video in certain regions. One time I've had one where it was blocked everywhere, including the United States. Yeah, there was a helicopter overhead. I thought I heard that. Temperature like 50. Is there specific are there any specific things going on in the game? Because I don't know. I've been having. I can't get back into it. I don't know. I feel like I was grinding it for so much, even using that little Pokemon Go Plus thing, and I couldn't do it. I can't get back into it. So overdressed for this. Unbelievable. It is not cold, no. Is that I prime or L prime? The cake is a lie. Red velvet latte. Probably too sweet for me. It looks good. The thing is, though, with those time changes, there are still actual negative effects, including more documented car accidents. So it's not like it's not a benign thing. Oh, you get more hours, whatever. A bunch of other things happen as a result. That's nice. Pokeball. Ambrose left at 4:15 this morning, lost a few hours. All to run. I hope it was worth it, Ambrose. Yeah, I don't think we should be doing any of the time switching. It's an outdated thing. Whatever reasons they did it for in the past are no longer applicable. And it's only more detrimental in a global society, especially when not every single place abides by the same time changes. Not to mention not even like the same weekend. Like, isn't it going to be off by 2 weeks in the UK or something? Crazy. Sunday snow is likely before 1 p.m. We'll see. Less than 1 inch. All right, it's a nothing burger. We had DST since 1917. Yeah, just because we had something for so long doesn't mean it needs to be. There are many cultist things we do that do not need to be done anymore. I'm radical. I'm a radical. Or just where the sun never sets. How does that work in Alaska? What if you follow some sort of practice where, you know, a lot of your I don't know, requirements of daily life's belief system revolves around like sunsetting? Do you have to follow it for a different region? But then what's the point? Seems like it's not so it just makes it all seem much less plausible to be a legit. Anyway. Commuter's too radical. God, this jacket's so hot. Okay. I'll be alright. You pay for it later when it's dark all the time. I guess that's also true. It's only like that for half the year. That's when you just have to go to the Antarctica.
Hi, bro. See you Monday.
I don't know Scaffolding is dripping in my face and the prime delivery bike has a backup sound. I don't know why I find that funny. It used to be a Blimpie around here. I don't know if it was exactly where Motto was, or if it was where this place was. It was one of them. One of them used to be a Blimpie. Or it was over here. One of these used to be a Blimpie. I don't know. Right around this area used to be a Blimpie. Oda John, Bidyet, hello. Raul, hello. Yeah, photos makes it all seem unnecessary. Oh well. That's their slow Blimpie. We're not out of business yet. Time to make a sandwich. I don't know if Ambrose also does marketing when he's not running, but time to offer your services. I mean, like that one woman who did the Dr. Pepper slogan randomly, and it got picked up. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good and nice. That one, right? Was that right? Anyway, am I a Blimpie fan or a Subway fan? Well, there's only one correct answer. There should not ever have existed a single human who prefers Subway to Blimpie. And if they are, they need to be removed. They can't, you know how like you can't, there's like certain things where if somebody believes something, like you can't trust their judgment in other areas, so they cannot be a functioning member of society. So that's just how it is. There's no other way around it. But yeah, there's certain things like that where you can't trust someone's judgment based on like a basic belief. So they cannot be allowed to coexist. Where am I going? No specific place. So what in Virginia? Hello. Yeah, if anybody also, like if anybody smelled that Subway bread and said, that smells good, straight to jail. Cannot be a functioning member of society. That is just, that's a no for me. Yeah, but Subway bread, right? Huh. With their tuna. Like like flat Earth. Yeah, pretty much. If just remember this. Remember this. I don't do politics. Remember this. That person who believes the Earth is flat also has a vote, like you do. They're determining things for everyone as well. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Subway bread is considered cake in the UK. Standards. Uh-oh, who's upset? Oh, Avinash Patel. I see. All right, enjoy. The Earth is hollow. Well, it's filled with liquid eventually, right? A little hot liquid. The Earth is the Earth itself is real. The Earth as we have created it now is more of a construct, I guess. But just remember, it's scary. If you really start to think about it, it's a little scary. Yeah. You know how I hold the camera? With magic. With magic. Look at that. Did I just blow your mind? A compact disc? What are the tunes? What are the tunes? Everyone's always going to be upset, you know. Especially me. Project Hail Mary. Yeah, I think I saw some advertisements about that. I'm intrigued by it. Book was good? Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Contains too much sugar by weight to be considered bread in the UK. Subway bread. You just have a slice of cake with some cold cuts on it. By UK standards. The birds aren't real. Oh gosh. They left? Yeah, of course they left. Well, actually, no. That's exactly what yeah, like, why would they stick around if they hate it so much, right? Yeah, I guess they had to squeeze in like a little little keyboard warrior, but you know, it's fine. USB charge sparrows. Where does it plug in? Oh. QI wireless charging. Cheap. Qi wireless charging. I don't know. I saw that guy come out with a sack. I immediately thought Santa. I know it's none of it needed to be like that, but that's the brain. But the thing is though, it's not even constructive in the end. Like if they didn't like it, they could also say what they think could have been better. But that's how you know that their criticism is not in good faith. They're not actually there to give you anything valuable. They're just there to criticize, but without any validity, really. Victoria, hello. How do emus charge those big transcontinental underwater cables? I think there's birds in the scaffolding above me. Or squirrels. I don't know. I gotta play Abe's Odyssey again. Like the original. I don't know. I've reached some sort of a step goal for the day. My watch automatically sets it randomly. 17,140 steps apparently it was reached. And that was the goal that my watch thought I should hit today. Oh, I missed the other comment. Why order the sandwich from those chains? Yeah, no. Of course there's better sandwiches. Half the things we do here is a joke. Well, most of the things we do here is a joke. That's all. It's time to make a sandwich. I mean, I prefer the like little sliding scale step count goals. It shouldn't be the same thing every day. It should update periodically, depending on activity levels. I think if I walked more and more every day, it would never stop, right? Emus are solar powered. Man, that's just a lock the car beep. That's a loud one. Does Jamaica not have cheeseburgers? Oh, lasagna. Za. Pizza. Sa. Lauren, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Aren't we all solar powered? I guess to an extent. Vitamin D and whatnot. Dr. Pepper, baby, is good. We almost never get stuck here. Interesting. I think it's probably because I crossed quickly on the other one. Anyway, here's the East River. That ferry right there is the Time Traveler. That's what it was named. Who's hosting SNL? Yeah, who is hosting SNL tonight? The clocks are changing to help the farming community. Maybe not anymore. I mean, think about think about how clocks work. The amount of daylight doesn't actually change, right? The amount of time in the day that's you got sunlight stays the same. Just because it's shifted by 1 hour, one direction or another. I don't know, maybe that was relevant back in the day. I just don't think it's relevant anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. I would love to host SNL. I have a feeling they gotta feature Ari at home on SNL one day with something. I don't know if he's gonna be the musical guest or do something else, but they gotta put him in there somehow. I've been to Europe before, but I need to go again, for sure. The daylight changes? What do you mean it changes? The amount of daylight is the same. I'm confused. Uh-oh. I keep getting connected to a Wi-Fi around here. I gotta stop this.
All of this island here.
It's that restaurant. I've been there once. Connor's Stories? Interesting. I don't know what that is. Vegas Walk Sean has made it. In July, you have more daylight in October? Yeah. That's just for the summer. That's because of the position of the sun on the earth. But that's going to happen regardless of if you change the clocks. That's just positioning and rotation. We should trade rigs one day. I'm gonna see if I can pull off an Ari at home stream. Our ladder tree is still there. I don't know, they seemed like they were doing something in this area, but then they stopped. Oh, sure, yeah, the daylight changes, but it does not change at all in relation to us changing the clocks. That means nothing anymore. Like, realistically. But yeah, there's definitely more time of day until we get to the summer equinox or whatever it's called. That'll be fun. I have to be like, I could do some like improvising on there too. I just have to be in the right mindset. You know, sometimes I sit down at the piano, I can improvise some stuff, but other times I sit down, it's just like nothing comes. Yeah, I do need a raid suggestion. Yeah, when it actually mattered, right? When there was more light or less light depending on the time, the clock, and there was no other sources of light in your walk. But yeah, around the East River, kids are fighting the birds. I'm curious about. Oh wow, that thing is hauling ass, as they say professionally. Yeah, the way they manage internal clocks in galactic societies was always interesting to me, because I don't know how they do that, you know, and they're always landing on some planet. Like, how do they? What standard time do they follow? Because there's always going to be like someone sleeping somewhere. Like, you got to follow some sort of clock. You can't always be jet lagged either, right? You got. Everything is all weird. Not to mention a lot of the conditions for us as beings of this planet adapting to this environment. You know, we'll have to account for a lot of those things, as you already can see with the astronauts of present day. But yeah. I could take Bowen Yang's spot. I'll take it. But no one can replace him. Oh, I saw some recommendations. I think have we ever rated Extremely Subtle? I'm not sure. If we have, I see some other. I don't know if we ever rated Lucia. Or it could rate All Day Dan. Yeah, that's true too. Maybe we should just let me see. Oh, we wait, but there's a couple of people. There's 2 votes for Tcan UK, who's launching a new bar hopping app in the Apple Store tomorrow. That sounds cool. Or Extremely Subtle. I don't know. I see 2 votes for Tcan, but I also see 2 votes for Extremely Subtle. Nothing subtle about me. Oh, no. Maybe one thing. That's it. Tough choice. I wish you could rate both. The Boyds. All right, let's do... I don't know. Let's do Extremely Subtle. Just arbitrarily. Is that okay? Strawberry Fields also voted. A YouTube vote for a Twitch raid. It counts. Oh, and they're in Chinatown for Lunar New Year? Alright, let's do it. The part we didn't get to. Oh, excuse me. Alright, I've started it. Let's move. No sublets. No. Sublets are good and bad, I guess, depending on the situation. Anyway, thanks, friends, for joining today. Hope you enjoyed this bit of an afternoon jaunt around Manhattan. Wasn't too crazy. Wasn't super long, but about the length that I was kind of hoping it would be. About a couple hours. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I had fun. It was a good time. Talked about some fun stuff. I didn't get super angry. Just a mild grump. Thanks, Luke Skywalker. Sonia's got some jokes. But yeah, our next commute should be Monday morning. A much more standard Monday commute, I hope. Where we'll go from the West Village, hopefully hit the High Line up, and then end up in Midtown East area. Or right around Midtown, east-west border. Anyway, yeah, no falls today because Strawberry Fields was here. That's how it goes. Anyway, yes, thanks again, everyone. Appreciate your support. Super Chat, Super Stickers, PayPal, Patreon memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, not subscribers. Thank you, too. But if you're not subscribed and listening, do think about it. It really does help us out. Helps other walkers out as well. Twitch friends, thanks for the follows and subs. If you do have Amazon Prime, you can always do a Prime sub and get ad-free viewing on our channel. Up to you, but just know that you have it as an option for any Twitch channel, though you might not get ad-free viewing there. Sniffles, depending on if they have that setting enabled. If you're on Kick watching, might just be Luke Skywalker. Thanks for hanging out there, too. But back to YouTube, thank you for the thumbs. And thanks to the mods everywhere. Until next time, which should be Monday morning. About 8 to 8:30 a.m. depending. Sebastian, thanks for the follow. Have a good one. I'll see you soon. At the buzzer posture check for Mr. Chief. Elliot, thank you.